Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Pantheon, the wonderful world of Squishy's imagination. So I believe we are actually headed towards super missiles right now, because there really isn't another major upgrade to get, except for screw attack, space jump, plasma. And actually, to continue the thought on convenience items, I guess beams could fall into that. Like, besides charge beam, just any beam otherwise. Like in this hack, you need ice beam to advance, so that would not be a convenience item, but something like, and you need wave. But Spazer's a convenience item, Plasma's a convenience item. Plasma is pretty much always a convenience item. So anyway, we're headed back to Brinstar to go through that waybeam gate. And Kraid is actually back there, and I kind of like where he's placed in this hack, based on boss order. Because in the original Metroid, he's like second in command or whatever to Ridley. And then in Super, they put him first, then you have Pantheon, then you have Dragon. I mean, obviously, new bosses are good, but still, this kind of pushed Kraid, and they made him, like, really weak, I guess. Not when you first play it, but it's still. He seems a bit weak for a major boss. Of course, most of the bosses to me seem a bit weak. I think bosses should be bosses. They should be difficult. Sort of like the... oh, what was it? The Boost Guardian in Echoes. That was much more boss-like. A bit... maybe a bit too much so in that case. I don't think it was the worst thing, but I think there should be more like that. It's not exactly easy. So anyway, back around down through here. Like I said, Pantheon is not the biggest hack in the world, so we don't actually have that far to go, and that's more enemy placement that I don't like. And this side hopper, good grief. You need to get out here. Stop attacking me. And I just don't get how that be reversed gravity side hoppers. This, I mean, how does that thing stay on the ceiling? No, what's this? Of course I need a super, which is actually what we're going to get from Kraid. And oh, okay, this isn't where he's at. Could fill up a little bit. But yeah, why can they defy gravity or reverse gravity or something like that? I don't know. I actually kind of had the idea of something similar for other things, similar to what the side hoppers do, because you have the ground side hopper and then you have the ceiling side hopper. Same thing, it's just they're basically reversed in their actions. And so I had ideas of flipping Kraid around so you're on the right side of him when you fight him. Flipping Crocomire around. That's... and honestly, it would be interesting and different. It would be unexpected when you go into the room because... well, at least Kraid's, because unlike this, where I'm entering in to the right into his room, that's kind of what you expect with Kraid. And my thought was, well, you enter in left and you don't expect it, and then you find him, then there's some surprise there. But the amount of work it would require is ridiculous. And I put his hand in the wrong spot. That was great. Yes, get up. So yeah, I know I've said this before, but it bears repeating. You can freeze his hand in place like that. Just hit him in the eye with a charged shot. And if you're better than me, you will not time it so his hand's facing up. like that. You could still hit him. Excuse me. But it's, yeah, like that. Except yeah, that's great. That was great. So yeah, you could freeze his hand down there with a charge shot. Gives you more room to operate with. And those little claws are annoying. Yes, you're almost gone. Go away. Says, I would like to see more interesting things done with Kraid, more than any other of the bosses, the major bosses. Because like Kraid is an important part in Metroid, and I'm actually low on energy. Well, low-ish. A lot lower than I thought it would be. But yeah, that's... Kraid's kind of important to Metroid's story and all that, so I would like to see more interesting things done with him more than the others. And here's our first supers, hooray. I've needed these for a while. Get out of here, I can grab those other supers on the way out. But yeah, I would like to see some more interesting things with Kraid. Like Super Zero Mission had a very interesting way of approaching that. But I'm thinking more of like out there. If you were going to do something completely crazy with a boss. And of all the bosses, I think Ridley's the most set for like already completed. You don't really need to change anything. Although, I'm not saying you shouldn't. It would be interesting to see different stuff. But I would say Ridley's the one who needs it the least. Because in general, I think, to me anyway, his fight's the best one. You see, you can make all kinds of stories with that multiple boss thing. Or the same boss in different, multiple areas in a hack. For all of them. Except for maybe Kraid, because I have a hard time explaining how Kraid got around. Although how exactly he buries into the ground is... I don't know. And... oh. I think, yes, I think that would be a good place to go. Maybe the item was somewhere else, I don't know. Maybe I collected it. Oh well. Oh well. So yeah, it would be like with Ridley. I mean, you could do. Excuse me. Good grief. I should probably drink a little bit more in between these. So, like with Ridley, you can do all kinds of different stories. It's a nice little room. But you could go by the same as hunting him down angle. You could go to he's all over the place attacking a colony. Kind of expand on the series a little bit. And why is that called a colony? If it's just like a science lab in space. It's not a colony. I don't know if they had different plans for it when they made the space colony intro for that or not, but that seems a little, now that I think about it, that's a little strange. Yeah, let's get out here. I want my screw attack. And how nice of you not to notice me. You are not that bright of a space pirate. And hooray, screw attack. It's probably my favorite item. Because with this you can destroy enemies. And I mean absolutely destroy them. Good stuff. So, now we got this. I think there's a few more things we can pick up down here. Why are you not breaking that block? Screw attack sometimes is a little finicky breaking blocks. Bomb blocks when jumping up, or wall jumping up I guess I should say. I can grab this thing. Wherever it is. Oh, look at that. And another power bomb. So yay, look at all this fun stuff. And I might have timed this just right. Oh hey, quick exit. It's nice when things work out like that. And I believe there was definitely another super missile door down here somewhere. And I believe X-ray scope is down here. See, like X-ray I guess is a convenience item, but I just don't like it. But that's my personal opinion on it. I know others who do like it a lot. And it does have some very good uses. Like for Z-Factor. But otherwise I try not to do much with it. So yeah, I am still... Oh, here's one. I am still pretty high on that boss idea. Using the same one for everything. Like I said, you could get super crazy with it. Yeah, super, I believe. Oh, yep. This is the X-ray. Get off that. But yeah, you can go super crazy if you can change the bits around and have like 3 of Ridleys in each area. Oh, there we go. And down here in this interesting looking room. And these guys. I really can't do much with these guys. They're like the ultimate green pirate. And right here is our X-ray, and that's a tiling error, I believe. That is kind of weird. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so got that. Where do we want to go to now is the question. I think there's... Oh, actually, I think this might be where I wanted to go anyway. I believe this connects up fairly close to where I want to go. And that's something else that I think a good hack does really well. I mean, you may not find them the first couple of times or whatever, or find them when they're the most useful to you when you're playing through it. But interconnectivity... Is this something? Oh yeah. Like the interconnectivity between areas of a hack, I think is really good to have. And actually, this may not be... Yeah, this is escape, I believe. Yes, the escape is actually... Compared to most escapes, I would say it's pretty long. I know the timer you get for it is a lot longer than you'd expect. So yeah, interconnectivity between areas of hacks is really good. Like Super Zero Mission does that excellently. I mean, there's all kinds of places to connect to that I never found when I played through it. Okay, yeah, this is where I wanted to go. And this is actually getting us close to our final beam upgrade, too. So yeah, the interconnectivity I'm trying to work on and fear myself. There's all kinds of things I'm trying to do more of and better. But I guess we'll see how that all works. Okay, yeah, this is definitely... Hi, pipe. Nobody likes you. And nobody likes those spikes. And power bomb. And no, there's no Ridley over here. It's just lots of pipes, and plasma beam is in this room, so it's a good thing to have. Believe. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. So, we got our final beam upgrade. And we actually aren't very far from completing the hack. It's basically just Ridley and terrain left. Okay. I can stop. Is there any other? Oh, yeah. There we go. Did I miss any of you pipes? Yes, I did. I didn't really miss you, but... Hi. And this should take us and drop us off in Lower Norfair, or I believe it's called Ridley. So yeah, I would just really like to see more surprises with bosses. I mean, like, it's an eye door, there's a 2x2 room and an eye door on a door going right. I'm pretty sure that's Kraid. It could be Dragon if it's underwater or something like that, but say I would like to find more surprises. There's an item here. Oh, the reserve tank. So the question is, how do I get you? With speed booster. And more speed booster. I see. So I'm speed boostering through a door and falling. Well, this should be fun. I don't... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to keep that stupid thought to myself. Wait. That's a little better. And this should get us right here. And we have another reserve tank. Hooray. More items, better percentage, all that fun stuff. Apparently I'm full of power bombs. And actually, this is getting up there, so this would be a good place to stop as well. Right before we go find Ridley here. So I thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying Pantheon so far, and we will see you for the evil Ridley dragon thing in the next episode. Unless there's something here, which of course there isn't.